Yo, what's up guys? It's Tony. I hope everyone is doing fine. But for today's video, I wanted to be visiting some old Roblox games that I used to play when I was younger. I seen some videos like this, but not specifically the games that I used to play. Probably some games other people used to play. But yeah, I can't wait to show you guys what game I used to play when I first joined Roblox back in 2016. And yeah, also just like my first video. So there's that. So keep in mind that it probably won't be the best, but I'll try my best. And I'm going to be on a very tight schedule. I won't be able to do this as often as I want to, but I'll hopefully try to drop a video every week. But I don't want to talk too much. I just want to get started. Okay, so for the first game is going to be this game called Roblox High School. And back then, this game was pretty much like the game, one of the best games you could play at the time because everyone was there. It was a game where there was a bunch of rich people, poor people, all types of people just flexing their status or just whatever they saved up for legitimately. But I have a lot of memories with this game. I'm sad a lot of people don't play it anymore because I think it would have been cool if they kept updating it. They made a new one, but it just didn't hit the same. So basically, just as the starting screen, as you can see, I could be a principal, staff, freshman, all the classes, high schoolers. I used to always choose athlete because yeah, I love sports. Bro, why is the wall glitching like that? Let me check my settings. I think someone's hacking, bro. Like, someone's honestly just hacking. People need to stop hacking in Roblox, bro. Stop. But let me go outside though. Let me give you guys a tour of Roblox High School. Okay, so I'm not going to be running around this whole map because it's pretty large. So I'm going to pull out the old gliding parachute thingy. It's pretty fun. There's all type of gears that you could have saved up to get if you just kept joining the game, doing simple challenges and stuff. To be honest, I changed my mind. This thing is very slow, man. Bro, the jetpack doesn't work either, man. Oh my god, they need to fix it. I'm just gonna pull out the old beater. There we have it. My first car in Roblox High School. Bro, this guy is trying to steal my car. No, you cannot drive my car, bro. Okay, so let's start the tour. So basically, there's the school and there's all these surrounding areas like parks, food, all type of other stuff. This is the skate park area. You could do some cool tricks here. These right here are the houses. Everyone has one, but it's up to you to customize your own house and make it as cool and appealing as you can. This is a Sunblocks Cafe. I actually don't remember this from when I was playing in 2016, but I found out they later added it, or it was only here for one summer or something, and they just added it to the whole game once they made the Legacy Edition. I don't know, but yeah, there's that. Yeah, this is the gear store. This is where I got that crappy glider and jetpack that don't work anymore. This is Chef Umbra's Cafe. Yeah, don't buy the cake from here. This is the mall. I used to never go into here because it used to crash my PC. I used to always game on a potato PC, but those days are over. This is Club Red. This is where all the online daters went. Yeah, I don't want to get into that too much. Let me make my way to the park. This is the park. There is this fishing pond here, and this or either having Robux were how you were going to get the money in this game to buy those cars and furniture, but this is how we made it happen. I actually don't remember these little guys here, but my memory is probably just blurry. I actually do remember these little cabins over here. Good memories. There's a lot more secrets in this game, but I'll probably just show you guys secrets of this game in another video. Okay, for the next game is going to be this game called Plaza, and to be honest, this game is probably the whole reason I want to make my own video visiting old Roblox games, because I don't see anyone acknowledge this game. This game used to be on the front page for a while at the peak of its popularity. I remember everyone was on it in 2016, and it was my most favorite and most memorable because I think I made the most progress in it. The game is in a pretty rough shape. The developer didn't update it in a long time. He doesn't care about it anymore because there isn't anybody to play it. But I feel like the world forgot this game for no reason, like absolutely no reason. It was fun. It's just, I guess it was just to me or something. But let me know if you also played this game. Let's get into it. So this is the menu, and one thing about it, I actually quite like it a lot, especially during the time in 2016. I really thought this was a more advanced menu. So this is where I noticed Roblox games started to increase in quality. Especially this game. I don't think in 2016, more 2017 this game came out, but it was still very mind-blowing with the casino mechanics and the in-game game mechanics. Alright, so let's press play. Tongue twister at. But this is the subway station that you spawn in. Look, I just got a free 200 PP for joining. Pause. Oh look, the train is showing up. This is what the majority of us use to get around. Especially me before I saved up to get the freaking golf cart. I used to have to save up to get everything. Yeah, but here's a quick view. Here's a view of the freaking condo. Pretty epic. Oh look, we have another person here. I wonder if they're making a video too, but I know I am. But first we're gonna go into the gaming section. I really wish I could show you guys how epic this was, but since there's nobody in the game, I can't show you, but I can show you clips. This is the area of the gaming thing. Look, we have infection and we have go-karts. You can tell the owner, Widgeton, I don't know how to say it, had ideas for this game. As you can tell by these two little areas I'm looking at right here. But I guess he lost popularity too soon. Next, we're gonna make our way to the casino, which for some reason is going. I don't know what he done to it, but I think there has been a gambling ban in Roblox. This game is old, so I don't understand why he would take it out. But I don't know, just keep in mind I might be wrong. Hopefully I can find a clip of you guys looking at how the casino works. I know for sure I used to try to find out the methods on how to get the most currency. But here is the club section. Yeah, pretty dead, but I'm pretty sure we had the ability to choose what song we wanted to play because we had sound IDs. I think we still have those in Roblox. I don't know. Okay, so here's the shopping area. This is where you got the pets from here. Let me show you. Two little ugly dogs. Let me put them away. But on to the good thing. Here's the dealership where I spent a lot of early game time trying to save up for the freaking golf cart, which is very slow. But I also got a Jeep. This is the car that everyone wanted. If you had this car, you were rich. But looking at it now, I guess I was just less fortunate because 200 Robux isn't anything. But nah, for that limousine, they're taxed. But let me spawn the Jeep and let's explore more because I am not walking. Okay, so here's the airport. We'll come back later, but this is just a view. There isn't much because on the main island, I'm pretty much already showing you what there is, but this is the boat spawning area. This yacht right here is the last thing I remember I was trying to save up for, but I stopped before I ever got it. But I did end up getting a speedboat, which is here. Very cool, very cool. Let me show you guys this hidden island, and the only way you can get to it is by the boat or plane. This little area, Widgeton's lair. Once you walk in, you get a little achievement. I'll see if I can find it, no promises. But yeah, the owner made this as a place to discover. Some military equipment looks like, I don't know. Pretty cool though. I'm gonna spawn my character. I do not feel like freaking going back. But since I'm back at the condo, I might as well go ahead and show you guys my super condo that I saved up to get. Yeah, it's pretty ugly, but I thought it was cool. Let's talk to this guy Josh here. I'd like to get my super condo. He's gonna give us room 602. All right, bet. Let's take the elevator. Floor 6. All right, here we go. Look, I have 4.3 stars. Should be lower because, bro, the color I put in here is so ugly. I thought this was so cool when I was freaking 9, bro. But anyway, I had a super condo. I didn't care. Okay, so this is the condo. Now that I'm older, I realized I must have just had a very simple brain, because half of this doesn't make any sense design wise. Like, why do I have so much freaking piano? Why is the speaker placed this way in front of this freaking TV? I really appreciate the effort, but bro, why so many pianos? It's cool and all, it's just very simplistic. You can tell it didn't take a lot to please me, but life was probably better that way. Anyway, let's leave this ugly blue condo. Man, the elevator isn't working. I gotta kill myself. Oh my god, bro, nothing works. But the train still works. Perfect timing, let's go. I don't know why I looked like my face was glitching, but I guess it was an illusion. But anyway, before I finish showing you guys this game, I have to show you the airplane. I'm not gonna walk, so I'm gonna spawn the golf cart for you guys. Here's the golf cart. Pretty freaking slow. Took me a while to save up for this. But here we are at the airport. There's only 3 options of aircraft: the heli, the Seminole, or the Archer. As you can see, the Archer is the only one you could buy without spending Robux, but I still got it, and it was the second thing I saved up for. Took a lot of grinding in the casino to get this one. I remember when Dan TDM played this game and bought the helicopter. I could never. I thought he was so rich. He was my idol. But anyway, let's spawn the helicopter. The controls are weird, but I still got it. I still remember it a little bit. I remember I had to look up the controls on Google. Oh my gosh, I still do not know how to drive. But we have to fly through this little circle thing. Oh my gosh, what the hell is going on? Yeah, in reality, I don't think that would have ended well. But anyways, oh my god, that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you guys about this game. Now we're on to the next one. Okay, for the next game, it is going to be Catalog Heaven. And this is one of my most favorite games of Roblox, and one of the first games I actually got addicted to playing with my friends. So basically, you load into the game and you load into this little spawn area. Each player gets their own spawn area. So basically, the game it's the name of it, Catalog Heaven. You could have accessed anything in a Roblox catalog, whether it was gear, animation, clothing. There's a lot of games that let you you know, edit your avatar for a lot of clothing. But this was the first version of that. There's only 3 people playing this, it said. But anyways, I'm gonna try to select the sword like you see here, and it's gonna appear inside my inventory at the bottom of the screen. Alright, now that we have what we want, we're gonna walk out. Alright, I'm gonna try to slice this guy. Bro, what the fuck just happened? That guy is hacking. And that weapon didn't do any freaking damage. To be honest, I'm gonna give you guys a heads up. I already know this game isn't gonna work properly, and I can't show you guys how this game is supposed to go because Roblox banned gears. I don't know when, but I'll try to look it up and show you guys. But very unfortunate, and I wish you guys could properly see how this game is supposed to be played. But anyway, these weapons aren't doing any freaking damage. These guys have bikes and stuff, but I don't know how they did that. This guy can kill me, but I can't kill him. Honestly, rip this game, it's broken. And look at all of these banned items. I hated the fact Roblox removed gears because a lot of people spent their money on it. And it's just the way Roblox is supposed to be. What is Roblox without gears? Roblox, you need to do better. Anyways, that's it for this game. Alright, let's get into the 4th game of this video, which is going to be Redwood Prison. And if you even played Roblox from 2016 to 18, then you knew how big of a deal prison games really were. If you could pull off a decent prison game, it would be on the front page. But anyway, this game came way before jailbreak, and I was a fan of it. But of course, nostalgia is blinding, because if you join now, you can see how simple it looks. But at this time, 8 or 9 or 10-year-old me just freaking loved it. And I love escaping and killing the cops and trying to free all the inmates. This type of game, similar to prison life, only really had a jail and a place for the criminals to escape and lie at, which would just be a nearby town that the criminals would go to and stock up at. Anyway, this game's dead. We're gonna help this guy escape. Come on, buddy, let's go. Let's get into the helicopter. Dang it, I fell off. Rip me. I just helped you escape and you're just gonna leave me. Anyway, let's spawn another one. Push E to take off, Q to fly lower. Pretty simple. It's not rocket science. But this is the ATV area. And man, when I was young, I always wanted one. And almost all of these games is something I couldn't afford because, bruh, I was too scared to ask my mom for Robux. Because for some reason, I thought it was something only rich people had. But I was wrong. It wasn't as expensive as I thought. And in the future, my mom told me I could've just asked. Oh my god. But yeah, the ATVs are really cool. They want you to pay Robux for it though. But anyways, let's get back into the helicopter and explore this legendary game. Here is the area I was talking about that the criminals went to after escaping. I wonder if the guy helped escape is here. Oh shit, he's right there. Get him. Bro, no, I don't want to buy the freaking mercenary gear. Bro, this guy's lighting me up. Jumping on top of the roof and all type of stuff. Yeah, he got it. My days of taking this game seriously are long over. But anyways, that's it for this game. And let's move on to the 5th one. Okay, the 5th OG Roblox game I'm going to be showing you guys is going to be Sunset City. And honestly, to me, this game had mad potential and still does. It just fell off. The creator's name was Sonic the Hedgehog, so I know this is the right one. Look how many people visited. It's because this game was very popular and was on the front page. And to be honest, it was very ahead of its time. Look at the UI. Whoever the creator of this game was going crazy. I will say the vehicles look cool, but they look a little too complex. I think that what the problem of the game was. He was a little too unuser friendly. Like a little kid would probably not know how to navigate this game due to all the pop-ups and stuff. But look at the city. It looks very cool. There's a little boardwalk. You can see all the houses. I remember only buying one house, which I saved up for. It's this little modern house right here. This is the interior. It's pretty bland. I didn't have a lot of time to decorate it. I probably stopped playing before I even got the time to, or I would just focus on saving up for this freaking mega yacht. But anyways, I really would like to show you how these mega yachts and cool homes looked in this game. The homes were incredible and they still are. And bruh, if I had all the money in the world, I know I would buy everything offered in this game just to see it, because little old childhood me just wanted to have and see everything that I was locked out of, because unfortunately microtransactions have always been a thing in Roblox. Hold on, I'm getting a theater invite. Let me click it. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on here. Subscribe to Sonic the Hedgehog, whatever. But that's all for this game. There isn't much to show because I don't own a lot of stuff. But I should be playing clips throughout this freaking section showing you the cool stuff. Alright, so the 6th game in this video is going to be RoCitizens. And man, I am so proud of this game because it is one of the only 2 games in this video that the creator still cares about. And I barely even want to count the next game because this game is a true game that really keeps adding stuff. But yeah, 500 people are still playing it. Just look at this cool city. They just recently updated this more. They keep updating it and they just keep making it look better. The only reason I used to play this game when I was younger, when I first joined back in 2016, because it was the best alternative to Bloxburg. Because again, I was too scared to ask my parents for Robux, and I was a Roblox cheapskate. I wear one of those generic avatars. But I love how you could have customized your character in this game. Look at my character. I did not pay for it. And this is very nostalgic. This is the same freaking character I probably made back in like 2017. But not the first, because I remember how ugly my first one was. Well, not ugly, but clout chasing. These guys are just broken down in the road, and I don't know why. But this guy is here now. I guess it's his job to fix it or something. Cool to see that. But before I show you guys my house, I'm interested in this little luxury condo thing that there is here. Okay, we're here. This is a lobby. This is my first time here. I remember the apartments, but not this. I don't own one. I don't know if I can go inside anyone else's one, but this is the rooftop, and it looks crazy. And it appears to be the only building this tall in this game, and it gives me a crazy view of the whole game. This is perfect. The size of this game is unreal. It used to be smaller, but like I said, he just has so much passion. The creator of this game adds new cars, new vehicles, and new parts of the map, new jobs. Just bruh, he's consistent. Shout out to Firebrand Studios. But anyways, this is my villa. Really bare bones. Again, younger me must have had very low standards, because looking at this now, this is just the bare minimum. But it's fine because life must have been better that way. I miss being a kid. Before we get off, let's try a job real quick. You could be a line cook for almost $60 an hour. Bro, I wish my real job paid that. Crazy. But anyway, I just want to make a burger. Let me put a patty on the stove. Well, actually, there's already patties. I don't know how old, but let me grab a bun, put the patty on the bun, make the burger, give customer burger, and boom, I just made $102 working for like 15 seconds and making a single freaking burger. Right, for the last and final game, it is going to be Lumber Tycoon 2, and this game is actually still popular. It is the only game other than RoCitizens that still has a developer that cares and updates. But I won't say this guy cares too much, because he still keeps it original to like the original way this game was made. And I don't know if it just looks the same and he added stuff, or it just looks the same and he didn't add anything at all. But anyways, this is my lot. I can spawn a truck. You have to grind for everything you see here. I don't know why this game is more popular than RoCitizens. Probably because simulator games have always just been addictive, so people are going to come back for that quick, easy dopamine forever and ever, as long as the game is still there. But basically, you just get richer in this game and expand your base by chopping down trees. There are different types of trees, and you get more money depending on the type of tree you want to sell. So let me give you guys a quick tutorial. Chop down a tree, get a little branch. It has to be small enough to go inside your conveyor belt, whatever ones you're using. It could be a bigger one, but mine's pretty small. You put it inside the conveyor belt, and then it spits out a plank specific to the type of wood you put in. Like I said, once you sell this, you get money and all, but the harder the tree is to get to and the more value to it, the more money you make from selling it. I'm going to sell this piece of plank here. One thing about this game, it has a hacking culture that has always gone on and still does. People collect the most OP axes and just dupe it. They just hoard lots of them and make the money in the game from the trees, but also trying to sell all of these freaking axes to people who want, which is pretty stupid, because couldn't they just hack coins? These guys made so much money, had so much money, and still wanted to sell the thousands of duped axes they had just laying around. Like, you can't just be generous enough to give me one. But I didn't think like this back then. Now I do. I'm just gonna walk up and ask this guy for one. Look at this guy's base. This is the stereotypical duper's base in this game, but let's see if this guy's chill. I'm gonna tell him, hey, I don't know what he's saying, but I asked him for an axe out of hoping he could do it out of kindness. I just told him I'm showcasing the game. I'm just gonna follow him. I don't know where he's going. I don't know what this is. Is this gonna kill me? He has a lot of axes in here. This right here, from what I recall, is the most OP axe in this game, and he's gonna be the first person to ever give me one. Like, when I used to axe when I was younger, they just wanted to sell it to me. Never give it away for free, even though they have a million. But this guy must be love this game to give me a free one. I'm gonna tell him thanks. He just says, probably think about how much money he could have made from me, or mad at the fact he gave away one of the 1 million axes he has duplicated. I appreciate him for giving me one, but why do these guys always act like this? He just said he's fine with going in the video. I like his base. He says it's ugly though. This guy says he's been playing for 5 years. Anyways, this is my first time getting this axe my whole life of playing this freaking game. Of course I get it when I make a YouTube video years later, but let's try it out. And boom, chops down a tree in one swipe. But anyway, that's the last game I was going to show you guys for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if there's any game that you played during your Roblox childhood that maybe I didn't play, I would love for you to comment that below, and maybe I can make a list of old Roblox games that you guys played. I'm completely fine with it. But anyway, that's my first video. I hope it's good. I'm going to edit this, and hopefully I can see you guys every week, or keep having enough time to upload consistently. But anyways, I'm new, and if you could subscribe and like and help me get on that algorithm, I promise I won't disappoint. Show you guys I really have a passion for this.